name's Adam Crowther and I'm the Student Experience Leader here at Dublin Business School. Ultimately, the clubs and societies programme is put together to, I suppose, to unite students. It's to let them form friendships, it's to let them form positive experiences and I suppose explore what they're interested in and ultimately develop themselves through what they do. So the extracurricular side of of third level in college is very important because that's how you shape your the soft skills like leadership, communication, motivation, balance, and the people who are involved in that generally go on to be more successful and have higher salaries. So that was a survey done by Graduate Ireland, and they said people who are involved in clubs and societies and extracurricular activities tend to be more successful in their graduate programs and go on to better jobs as well. So the reason we have it is ultimately to get students together and enjoying what they're interested in. When we get students applying for DBS, a lot of the questions is, what's going on in the college. They want to see the events, they want to know what clubs, societies, and are they going to make friends when they come to Dublin Business School? Because coming to a new city, it's hard enough to make friends when I suppose the country you visit isn't their first language. So sports and societies and extracurricular activities can be really good at breaking down barriers. And it's very comforting for a student knowing that there's societies there, there's clubs, and there's stuff for them to do. So it's really valuable for the international and for the international students. Yeah, so I'd agree.
Thanks. We were wondering what kind of activities. Well, I guess we have so many societies, so mostly sports, a bit of entertainment. What would be the main categories of different kind of clubs and societies?
What are the main categories of the clubs?
Yeah, the kind of purpose of events is mostly sports, is it?
No, like we clubs and societies. So like a sports club is I suppose defined as it's a physical activity, but it's in a registered league, and there's guidelines by the governing bodies for soccer, for basketball, for badminton, all that kind of stuff. But a society can basically be anything. Society is a group of people with a common interest. It can be cooking, it can be arts and crafts, it can be language, it can be writing, it can be reading, it can be anything. You see crazy stuff in some of the universities, in different universities. There's Harry Potter societies, there's Disney societies in DIT. So, a society can be anything you want it to be. And once you have people with a common interest, a society can get up and run. So it does not have to be physical activities. It can be enjoying a Disney film, or we have a film society here, and their common interest is it's film and cinema. So that's what unites them people, and they probably haven't got the same community of friends around them, but cinema is what unites them. So that's what's beautiful about a society like within a college. It brings people together.
Yeah. So would you say most activities probably then take place outside college, or the people from the club society, some meet up here, some I guess meet up in special places for sports or whatever else?
Yeah, like we are constrained, like most of the colleges that are based in the city centre. We don't have the luxury of a campus where there's civic space where you can run events and you can run activities and stuff. So we have to be very resourceful and very kind of organised in our planning, because we have to use what local sports partnerships we can. So for example, we use the Swan Leisure Centre for some of our indoor sports. We use St. Catherine's Community Centre, which is on Marlborough Lane. We use Clontarf Astro Pitches. So we try to use sports facilities just that are close to the city, that are accessible to students. But most of the society activities go on in classroom because they're meetings,
Yeah.
and that's the stuff we can't facilitate. So whatever we can facilitate, we do facilitate, but we are constrained, unfortunately, by the you know the congestive nature of
Yeah.
of the city centre.
But speaking of other college, especially maybe the big public ones with the actual campus and all, is there actual competition or any kind of correlation between the societies between different colleges, or not really?
Not really competition. Like within third level, there's things called intervarsities. So the affiliated leagues in sport would arrange an intervarsity. So for example, our badminton, DBS badminton club. The DBS badminton club is basically, they compete against Trinity College, and so there is kind of affiliated competitions within third level. So I suppose we don't compete against each other because we only look after the students we have, and they only look after the students they have, and it's not like we're all trying to pull in the general public, so there's no kind of competition for consumers, if that's what you mean. But there is competition where we compete against each other in organised leagues. Like we do the same in Trinity College, where we would, like our law society, for example, would have an intervarsity against them, where there would be a debating competition, and that's the kind of stuff that is kind of arranged as well. So there is and there isn't kind of competition between us.
I think just one thing I guess that's quite important. What about the funding? I guess it's college itself that provides the societies with a bit of funding if it's necessary, or how does it go?
Yeah, so like the college here at Dublin Business School are very kind to the students. So what they do is they put some capital aside for students and our student life program. So they put money aside that we can invest, so you guys can run your events. So we can, if you need to purchase any equipment, or if you need any funding for various expenditure to make your society happen, or create a positive experience, the college do put that aside. So each club or society have a couple of €100 a year that they can play with, and they can explore and create positive experiences. So that's all done through myself. People come in with me with their idea. We talk about what funding they need, and we basically make plans around what they're looking for. So that's all done centrally through the Student Experience Office. So each club or society make an application, and we basically approve the funding, and then we have the funding issued then for the students. So so there is funding aside that the college do put towards our student life program.